Size ready to receive your punishment. Yes. This Fang Yuan is too outrageous. His gut knows no bounds. If you want to beat a dog, check first who the owner is. He not only ignored the latter part, but also even beat the damn dog to death. He isn't taking our Mo family into account at all. I will go ahead now and fetch him. You scoundrel, where do you think you are going? All these years of culti that ion were for nothing. You have greatly disappointed me. Facing a mere initial stage rank 1 GU master. Let's forget how many people you dragged into this in the first place. You even let him lead you around by the nose from beginning to end. Do you still not understand the meaning behind Fang Yuan's actions? Grandfather. What meaning? HMPH, if Fang Yuan really wanted to provoke US and blow up this affair, why didn't he just put the box at the front door swarming with people? Why do you think he instead placed it on the secluded back door? Are you thinking that maybe he wants to reconcile with US? No way. If he wanted to reconcile, wouldn't it be better to apologize face to face? Why would he send US this box of minced corpse? This is plain provocation. You're half right, he wants to reconcile, but at the same time, he is also provoking US. Look at this wooden box, it can't hold an entire corpse. That means there is only a portion of it inside. He is trying to tell US that he does not wish blow up this matter, and wants to settle this amicably. But if our Mo family wants to pursue this matter, he will definitely throw the rest of the corpse at our front door, and blow up this matter. His method is truly wise. With a mere move, he achieved both toughness and softness, and can advance or retreat safely. It expresses Fang Yuan's intention to compromise, but also his ability to pose a threat. He actually got US this time. 0. Grandfather, aren't you thinking too highly of him? He is only 15 years old. Too highly? Looks like you've had too smooth of a life in these past few years, fostering an arrogant attitude. You are unable to see the reality clearly anymore. This Fang Yuan was first unfazed towards danger, and deceived you to enter the academy. He used then his wisdom in the face of adversity in order to hide within the dormitory, and avoid trouble. No matter what insult you threw at him, he did not respond. This is his ability to calmly endure. After you left, he killed Gaowan immediately. This is bravery and courage. And now he sent this box. It clearly shows his ability to plan and strategize. Tell me, am I really thinking too highly of him? Even if it's the case, he is just AC grade trash. Indeed, having such intelligence yet only C grade. If only his aptitude was 1 grade higher, therefore B grade. He would have become an influential member of our GUU clan in the future. A pity. Truly a pity. This problem was created by you single-handedly. How are you going to settle it? Gaowan was a mere servant, his death has no implications. And Fang Yuan is AC grade after all, so he is also a small matter. The most important thing is maintaining the reputation of our Mo family. In order to appease this affair, we might as well kill Gaowan's entire family. And show the whole clan our attitude towards the rules and regulations. You can set aside your personal feelings and think about the big picture. This is very good. However, your method is still flawed. Gaowan defied his superiors. A servant who dared offend his master deserved to die. Please enlighten me, Grandpa. As for Gaowan's family members, give them 50 prime val stones as compensation and banish them from the clan. As for you, Grandfather shall punish you with 7 days of confinement. From now on, don't find trouble with Fang Yuan ever again. For the next 7 days, stay at home and rest well. In the meantime, think about the profound meaning of why Grandfather handled the matter this way. Yes, Grandpa. Few days later. When the sleek rain drips from the sky, the color of grass becomes a mirage. That's indeed true. Gu Mo Chen has probably understood why I sent them that box by now. If nothing goes wrong, the Mo family won't investigate Gao Wan's death further. They might even give me a compensation. The Mo family's force is strong and overwhelming. If they want to punish me in the end, I won't escape from it. He fears that if he breaks the rules, others will follow his steps. His bloodline has only Mo Bei as a male descendant. He would take a big risk since someone might target his grandson during harsh times in the future. But Mo Chen won't dare. Of course, if I had better talent and was at least AB grade, the Mo family would feel threatened. Even with the loss of their reputation, they would want to suppress a future threat such as myself. Strength can be relied on, but weakness can also be used as an advantage. We are all pawns, but as soon as one understands the rules, he can become master of the game and turn the tables. In the Guu village, the masters are kings and the servants are dogs. These are the rules. That's why Shen Kui wants to escape servitude at all cost. That's also why Gao Wan wanted to satisfy his young miss no matter what. Speaking of the rules, Grandpa, please finish telling me the story of Ren Zhu. If you don't, I will tell Grandma that you have drunk wine again without her permission. All right, can't even drink in peace nowadays. Where did we stop last time? But he was getting too old in the end, he couldn't even chew berries or vegetables anymore. Oh, it was when Ren Zhu gave his heart to the Hope Gu and survived the attack of despairs. Once wise and strong, he couldn't keep hunting, he even lost all his teeth. Oh human, you must not die. If you die, your heart will be gone as well. And I will lose my only place of residence. Sigh, no one wishes to die. There is always hope. But if the heavens and earth want me dead, what choice do I have? Once you catch the longevity Gu, you will be able to increase your lifespan. Easier said than done. The longevity Gu is undetectable when staying still. And flies faster than lightning. How could I possibly catch it? Oh human, let me tell you a secret. There is a huge mountain on the northwest corner of the continent, and a cave at the peak of this said mountain. There are 2 Gu worms living in that cave, one round and the other square. If you manage to subdue them, there is no Gu in this world you won't catch. Including the longevity Gu. So here it is. Ren Zhu had no choice. After braving many difficulties, finally arrived at the cave. But it was pitch dark inside, he couldn't see his own fingers. He wasn't even able to retreat, capturing those 2 Gu worms was even less possible. Ren Zhu kept walking and walking, despite bumping himself on the rocks and walls again and again. Out of energy, he finally collapsed on the ground, but at that moment, he suddenly heard 2 voices. You here to capture us as well? Go back home, for even if you had the strength Gu, it would be impossible. Oh human, leave this place, we won't take your life. Even if you had the wisdom Gu to help you, you may not be able to find us. The strength and wisdom Gu had abandoned me long time ago. I don't have many years left to live, nor a home to go back to. But as long as the slightest glimpse of hope remains in my heart, I am not giving up. I understand now, human. You have already given your heart to the Hope Gu. So you won't give up no matter what we say. We shall give you a chance then. If you say our names, we will allow you to use us. Ren Zhu then started guessing and saying plenty of names. Square. Round. Stone. Sun. Yin. Ball. Straight. Moon. Rubble. Peace. Song. But there was no response at all from the darkness, those were obviously all wrong. Eventually, Ren Zhu's breath got weaker and weaker, he was on the verge of dying. Toughness. Softness. Oh human, you are about to die, we'll let you go. Take one last look at the world with the time you have left. However, you have trespassed against us. And as punishment, the Hope Gu shall stay here as our companion. No. Even if I die, I shall never give up hope. The Hope Gu was very touched and answered his call with all its will. Renzu could feel a renewed surge of energy gushing into his body. So he continued guessing. However, he was already muddled, he repeated the same names a lot of times. Time continued to flow, but there was still no response. Finally, when he had only 1 day of lifespan left, he said a certain name. Sigh. O human, I, regulation. Admire your perseverance. You said my name. So from today onwards, I will obey your commands. But only with my brother can I aid you in capturing any Gu you want. You are at your wit's end, just give up. Better use the little time you have left to see the world one last time. Rule. O human, we admire your perseverance. No matter who it is, as long as they know our names, we will listen to them. You are the first human who subdued us, tell us your request. H.A. Th then I order you, first capture a longevity Gu for me. As you wish. The rules and regulations Gu worked together, and captured an 80-year longevity Gu. Renzu ate it right away, and immediately regained the body of a 20-year-old. Ha 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 ha. I'm young again. All right, that's enough for today, let's head back home my beloved. Grandpa, keep going, what happened to Renzu in the end? We shall save that for the next time, let's go. Rules and regulations. Whether the tale of Renzu was a legend, or a true story, has no importance, its deep meaning is the most interesting part. Every life form follows their own path, and lives under rules and regulations. If one wants to know and understand the rules, he must explore the darkness. This darkness is not purely black, or the absence of light. Strength, wisdom and hope, none of them can oppose it. To find your way from this darkness, one has to be like Renzu, stumbling around in the dark and wandering about aimlessly. Only when Renzu knew of the rules and regulations, and said their names did the darkness dissipate, and invite light into Renzu's life. Thanks to my understanding and usage of the rules and regulations, I outsmarted the Mo family. There is no way my former self could do the same 500 years ago. Therefore, the greatest weapon I have in this life is not the knowledge of exact locations of secrets and treasures, nor knowing what will happen in the future, but the experience of social conduct and behavior I have accumulated through many sacrifices for 500 years. In addition, I know and understand each rule, thus I see through everything. Just like how Renzu controlled the rules and regulations Gu, and was able to easily capture all the Gu in the world. The darkness is the ignorance of the rules and regulations, therefore the light is the understanding of them. And the demon who was reborn had already stepped foot under the path of light. Ding! Huff! Finally, we'll soon arrive at Gu village. May? Oh. It's the merchant caravan. The merchant caravan has arrived. All these past years they would come in April, but this year they only arrived in May. At least they are here finally. Take out all the green bamboo wine we have stored up, we shall peddle it all tonight. Right away. Sir Jiafu. You've finally come. You are so late this year. Apologies to everyone, the trip was difficult and dangerous, sorry for the wait. Old brother Jia, you arrived a bit late this year. You must have had a hard journey. Haha, the road was rather unfavorable. It took us more time than expected, we have made old brother Gu wait. Clan head Gu Bo rank 4 Gu master. No worries. The banquet in your honor is ready. This way, please. Come and take a look. Top-notch blue sea cloud tea brick here. This will make you as cheerful as a fairy after only one sip. Brute force longhorn beetle GU, whoever uses this will be able to burst out with the strength of a cow. This is your chance, don't miss it. The merchant caravan will stay 3 days in the village. Streets will swarm with people during this period. There is usually never a crowd like this. Intimate grass, high-quality intimate grass. Look at these. 1 caddy asterisk for 2 pieces of prime val stones, very cheap price. Intimate grass. I active ally do need this right now. If I mix it with the moon orchid petals when feeding the moon light GU, it will be way more cost efficient. Half a month ago, because I used the moonlight GU in the academy to kill GAOWAN, I was fined 30 prime val stones. However, the Mo family paid me 30 prime val stones later as compensation, so IOTA didn't really take any losses. I have extorted prime val stones twice in these past few days. On top of that, my total went to 118. However, I am recently using my refined middle stage prime val essence to nurture the walls of my aperture. Costing me 3 prime val stones each day. Adding on the costs of feeding my GU, and my own daily expenses. Plus the continuous investment into green bamboo wine. I have now 98 prime val stones left. Although I also need the intimate grass, I shall decide later. Since I have right now much more important business to attend to. In the GU world, there were all types of GU, coming with different shapes and sizes and all sorts of effects. GU worms have their respective food to consume. Without food, they can only last a short amount of time before dying. However, the GU worms still have a chance of survival. That was to hibernate, undergoing self-sealing. Most of these hibernating GU worms will cover themselves with a layer of rock shell. Eventually, the rock crust will get thicker and turn into a boulder. But this scenario is very rare. Only few GU worms can achieve it under certain circumstances. Otherwise, the flower wine monk's GU worms wouldn't have all perished. And right here is a rock gambling den, where good luck rules it all. If I get a few or even only one GU worm out of a rock, it's already reaping exorbitant fortune. Some of the GU masters became successful due to this, it being a turning point in their lives. If I remember correctly, in my past life, a GU master placed his bets in this exact gambling den, and won a mudskin toad worth 500 prime val stones on the market. And it was tonight. However, I'll snatch away this fateful opportunity. Good sir, on which stones do you want to place your bets? Every rock on the left counter over here is sold at 10 prime val stones each. If this is your first try, just for the sake of it, why don't you go to the right counter? The rocks there are sold at only 5 prime val stones each. If sir wants to feel the thrill of gambling, the high-end counter at the front is for you. The rocks sold there are at 20 prime val stones each. Right, let me look around first. 500 years is truly a long period of time. I just vaguely remember that the night the caravan arrived. A lucky flower spent 10 pieces of prime val stones, and bought a rock covered with purple gold color and luster. After dissecting it, a mudskin toad happened to be inside. Afterwards this toad GU was bought by another person, thus causing him to earn a small fortune of prime val stones. However, more than 20 rocks here meet the criteria. With my capital at most I can buy 9 rocks. If I subtract to it the prime val stones I need for my daily expenses, I can then only buy 6. This stone's luster is like shining stars on a cloudless night, but it is flat like a pancake, no chance it contains the mudskin toad. This one shines bright as well, but is too small. It should be at least 30% larger if the toad was in it. This one is fairly big enough, but its surface is too smooth. The rock crusts of mudskin toads are all rough. It obviously isn't the right one either. I've also joined the merchant caravan in my past life and worked in gambling dens. I then even ran a middle-size one and scammed many gamblers. So I know everything about the smaller gambling dens like this one. 9 rocks out of 10 are solid. Even if some aren't, most of the GU worms inside are already dead. Although I have unveiled many secrets for 500 years, directly finding the stone with a GU worm hiding in it is pretty unlikely. Since after the GU worm undergoes self-sealing, it precludes every detection method. Even if there was another way, it would be a still well-hidden secret technique. Otherwise, this industry would have shut down a long time ago. Alright, the ones which meet the most criteria are these 6. The mudskin toad must be inside one of them. I am purchasing these 6 rocks. Okay. The total is 60 pieces of prime val stones. It seems like this ordinary-looking youngster has a really good family background. Otherwise, how would any ordinary GU master have the spare cash to spend like this? I never would have thought him to be heavily gambling type. It looks like he's the main family branch's inheritor. If I can hook up with him, I may not need to stay here and slog as a shop clerk anymore. Would young master like to open the rocks right away? No need, purple gold is my lucky color. This is also my first time gambling rocks, so it carries great meaning. This miss is willing to do it for free for young master Tilda. I shall open them myself. Huh? This brat is just a greenhorn. Ignorant young lad, not only choosing the rocks based on his lucky color, but also dissecting them himself. Who does he think he is? What a wastrel. So what if you are rich? Coming here just to waste his parents' hard-earned resources. Young master has good handy work. What? What is? This youngster is actually not a good-for-nothing, he has genuine skills. Indeed, using GU to mill rocks takes at least 2 to 3 years of training. But using this method to open the rocks is still too rough. See, he's using our GU clan's specialty, the Moonlight GU. He was actually one of US. I'm suddenly feeling like this brat isn't bad at all. As expected, he's unreliable. This was a solid rock, there was no GU worm inside. He chose them randomly after all. Don't worry young master, you still have 5 pieces left. Second one. Third one. Haha, we should probably look away. If he gets something, I'll eat the pile of rock powder on the floor. He just might get the blind cat to catch a dead rat. Aren't you ending? Don't disturb young master. That's none of your business, such a bad temper for a woman. My temper is how it is. Fight me. Oh? There's something. Don't tell me he really got super lucky from blindly guessing. Young master, you must be careful from here onwards, don't make sudden movements. Hibernating GU worms are very fragile. If you use too much strength, you may kill it by mistake. So it was a rock in a rock. What a waste of emotions. Sigh. And I really thought there was a GU worm inside. True. You lot think too simply of things. 9 out of 10 rocks are lost bets, else the business just won't run properly. Don't mind those 2 idiots young master, placing your bets on a rock in a rock for a first try. Only very few people achieve this. Huh? Don't tell me it's a rock in a rock again. Who knows? Finally. Take it easy brat, I, the great Jia Jin Sheng shall buy this rock.